I remember I was in Guatemala and we were doing a mission trip, and a really good friend of mine at the time owned and operated several storage facilities. And at dinner, I started asking him questions because I was very curious. I've always driven by storage facilities and wondered how it worked. And that really sparked my interest in the asset class. And it's so interesting to me. I don't know if it was my reticular activating system, but I happened to be coaching somebody at that same time that owned a storage facility. One of the benefits of coaching people is you get an inside look into their business. What's working, what's not working. And as I started to coach him through, I realized that he was experiencing all the reasons I wanted to get into real estate in the first place back in 2005. I wanted time freedom, financial freedom. I wanted to enjoy all the benefits that real estate gives us, like appreciation, depreciation, tax benefits, cash flow. At the time, I was kind of struggling with my single family wholesaling business. We were doing well, we were making money, but wholesaling is a very transactional business. And I had been doing that for about 14 years at the time. I was starting to get burned out. I was starting to get really tired of chasing deals. My overhead had grown to about $40,000 to $45,000 a month at that time. I had a team of 9 people. I asked myself a simple question. I said, if I'm still running and operating this transactional wholesaling business, a year from now, how would I feel? And I instantly had that gut feeling that reminded me of what it felt like to work for somebody back in my corporate days. But this was worse because this was a business I had created. I had decided in 2019 I'm gonna start to shut down and unwind my wholesaling business. And then when COVID came, it was just an accelerator. It was a reason to move that process forward a lot quicker. My biggest concern was creating a soft landing for my team members. So that took about 3 to 6 months to do. And it was later that year in 2020 where I decided I'm gonna learn how to find, analyze, fund, manage, and operate this storage facility. Late 2020, I committed to self-storage. I bought my first facility, a 43,000 square foot facility in 2021. And every single year I have bought 1 to 2 facilities. Some of those I've already sold. Some I have wholesaled. That's one of the great things about self-storage that people don't realize is that there's a lot of different ways to generate revenue and earn an income from self-storage. You can buy a facility, increase the value, and then refinance it and pull out cash tax-free because it's debt, it's not income. You can also wholesale a storage facility just like you can a single family home. You can buy a facility like this, put it under contract, find somebody who's gonna step into your place as the new buyer, and you can wholesale it. I've done that several times. Or obviously you can buy, manage, and operate a storage facility like this for cash flow, for long-term wealth building purposes. And once you go through the due diligence process, you're buying a business. That's the great thing about self-storage is that it's a business with the benefits of real estate. Storage is not a real estate play. It's an actual real business. Super grateful and fortunate to lead an incredible community of people called Storage Wins. We've had numerous people buy their first facility. We have several that have bought their second, even third storage facilities. I might be biased, but I happen to believe it is the best asset class in real estate. It's a business that can change your life when you understand where to find these opportunities, when you understand how to manage and operate them, how to increase the revenue, increase the net operating income. There's a lot of different ways for people to get involved. I want to be crystal clear. I'm not the one saying that this is an easy business. It's a simple business, but it does require time, energy, and effort to go find these deals. Okay, I'm not going to be the one coming on here, just talking about the rainbows and unicorns. This is a business. You're going to have challenges like anything else. This storage facility, in fact, we're actually at a part of the facility where I was just on site here talking to our property manager about an issue we're having with one of the units. So these are things, as with any business, there's going to be challenges. You overcome those challenges. This is how we're able to manage and operate these facilities remotely because I have the right people in place, I have the right systems. But when I got into self-storage, I wanted a business that had a low headache factor, that had high profit margins, a business that I could run, manage, and operate remotely. So I live in Miami. This facility is in Amelia Island, which is 45 minutes north of Jacksonville. I have other storage facilities. I once had 80,000 square feet of storage in Mississippi. And so we're able to manage these remotely because we have a local boots on the ground team member. I have a third-party management company, which has a call center, and then we have a storage management software system. So if you are interested in learning how you can experience the benefits of self-storage, how you can learn how to find these opportunities, how you can get them analyzed, how you can fund them, like where do you get the money, and then ultimately, how do you successfully manage and operate these facilities remotely. I encourage you to schedule a discovery call with me. Head over to storagewins.com/call. We'll hop on a super short 10-minute call, answer any questions you have. We'll start to build a plan in place together so that you can do this, because I'm telling you, if I can do this, you can do this. I've helped several people, regardless of the situation. If you have a desire and a commitment to succeed and you want to pursue self-storage, reach out to me, storagewins.com/call, and we'll hop on a super short call. Have an incredible one.